25% sounds good. I'm like, it's actually pretty good, you know. The background music is actually pretty good. You see, tonight not tonight, like today, this morning, maybe like 3 a.m. I just got the first ever payout. Yep, you heard me right. I just got my first ever payout this morning. It's not a lot. It's only like $88. Of course, it kind of sucks, you know, because I've seen my account balance to like $350. So like with payout, that would be around $280. So that's like 2.8%. That's like 3.5% on the account. And if I requested a payout, that it would be like 2.8%. So it's actually a lot in percentage wise. So because of FOMC, I got cooked in I've said that in the previous video. And then I was in drawdown for a couple of days, and then what happened? I kinda, you know, slowly scale my account to like 1.8%. I could just like I was at $186, and I could just requested that payout. However, you know, I just got greedy, you know, because it's only like Monday and my payout day is on Friday, so I still have like 4 to 5 days. So I was like, maybe I should, you know, scale a little bit more, and then my account just gets negative. The market just gets consolidated. This is because it's like sideways for the whole week. I mean, like, bro, I've seen markets on January last year and the previous last year as well. So the market wasn't like that last year, you know. The market wasn't like that last year. Of course, at some point the behavior is kind of similar, but last year maybe it was because the volatility kicks in, and there was a lot of move in January last year. But this year, I mean, like, the market has barely moved. It's consolidated. Yesterday also just consolidated. Maybe yesterday because of bank holiday, US dollar bank holiday. So, I mean, like, it's okay. But like, bro, for the whole week, the market's been consolidating. What the fuck is that, man? That is bullshit, man. And it only moves on the, like, Monday. What the hell? Like Friday, it was like here, and Monday, when the market opened, is like that. That is the only move. All right. What do you call that? A fair value gap, or like a market open gap, or what do you call it? Maybe like of course I know that like if I like buy, yeah, like if it's an uptrend and you just randomly buy, and when the market opens, it's just like a lot of profit. Unfortunately, my account is not a swing account, which means I cannot hold during the weekends. So I had to close it on Friday and re-enter it on Monday. All right, but the move has already been done. So if you enter on Monday morning, you just get stopped out. So anyway, I'm glad that I at least get like my first payout, because this is my first payout, by the way. This is my first payout, $88. I requested on 111 account balance. That's like, yeah, today I'm gonna be like do some P2P, and instead of transferring that money from the Rice to the to my wallet, to my bank account, I'm gonna do P2P, and maybe like I'm not gonna spend it. I'm not gonna spend it. I'm gonna invest all of those money that I get from my payout into buying a bigger account, but it has to be able to afford 4 of that bigger account. Let's say I want to afford a 50K account, 50K funded account, but the 50K account costs $250, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm supposed to make at least $1,250 so that I can afford 5 of that 50K. I'm saying this because there's a chance that in the evaluation phase I kind of risk a little bit too much, because you're not supposed to risk the 1% in the evaluation stage. You're supposed to risk like 3% in the first phase, and then maybe like 2% on the second phase, something like that. So that works for me. I've done it twice and it worked twice. Of course, it's kind of scary because you're risking a little bit too much of your comfort zone, but it definitely works. You don't want to spend a lot of time, like a few months, 6 to 5 months on eval. You want to spend like minimum amount of days on eval. So I need to afford at least 4 to 5 accounts. So I need to make at least $1,250 on this 10K account, which is like 15% if you think about the profits and loss. So I have to make at least 15% on this 10K. It is possible, but for the market condition right now, it's not gonna be that easy. Or I can go for a 25K account, because 25K account is like super cheap, and if you have like $400, $500, you can afford 5 of them. It is good, but I want to go for the 50K account because 25K and 10K is basically the same thing. It's like hardly any difference. So basically I want to go for the 50K account, and I have to make like $1,250, and I'm gonna be still save up that money every single payout, every single bi-weekly payout. The first bi-weekly payout I kind of missed it because I got greedy. The second I almost missed it, I almost missed it, and I barely get that. And I learned my lesson. God has been testing my patience, This journey, this shit is hard, man. Like, it's been like more than one year and a half. I've been through shit, man. I've been through rock bottom. Imagine you're building a statue and it took you months, days, weeks, and you finally it's like it's almost there. You have almost finished that, but you end up making a small mistake, and that small mistake, it was your fault, and that small mistake crumbled the whole statue. All of those days and weeks of hard work, inch by inch, just crumbles down just because of that one mistake. That's the feeling I've been, that's the type of feeling you are going to experience if you go into this industry. So it's not easy. Like, there's this Japanese saying, like, I've seen it on reels. Like, there was this one Japanese teacher. He drew very beautiful art every day on on his blackboard with a chalk. It was beautiful, not gonna lie. And he drew it in the morning and just maybe like draw it at night. I don't know, like he draw it, that was beautiful, and then he just rub it every morning right before class to teach the art of letting go, more like that. So pardon for my like my English is kind of terrible right now, so but you get the point. The art of letting go, man, it's one of the most precious and the most skillful thing you can learn if you want to be in this industry. The art of letting go. Because if you're too much attached to the result, let's say I'm in a trade and I was like taking a nap, I can see it hit my take profit, but when I'm actually in reality, it was in drawdown. My imagination is creating that TP, you know, because I'm in so focused on the outcome, the result, that when it hits my drawdown, when it's in my drawdown, it disappoints. It gives you a big disappointment. And yeah, please remove your ego. All of my payouts, all of my all those 3%, those 1.8%, all of those could have been a payout, you know. But my ego is the one that affects that. I don't know what to say, man. That drags me down. So anyway, it's a very spiritual, emotional journey, and it's like it felt like 5 years, you know. I know it's like only 1.5 year I've been trading, but by experiencing, it felt more like 5 years of experience. 5 years of experiencing hell, most likely. So anyway, with that said, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.